Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Week 7 Team Builder of the Draft Jam. This week, we're taking on the Pokey Professor. Just check their standings, and they are also 3-3. The league's pretty tight in terms of standings, but they have a lot better depth than I do. That's not going to try and stop us from winning this week, guys, but they've definitely got a pretty threatening team. Cinderace is like our biggest op with Amrot, just because he can court change all the spikes we set up. Enam and Crook are super hard hitters. Aloe, a great, physical wall. Two great offensive Terra captains in Alucha and Hydreigon. Mew, it's hard to prep for Mew. It can do whatever it wants. And then a great defensive last three Pokemon, which Goodra also hits pretty hard, but Belly Bolt and Terra are, believe, last. So let's hop right into it. Hopefully my mic sounds a bit better than last week. Still a bit sick, as you might be able to hear in my voice, and I probably will be for the battle as well. So do take note of that. I don't fucking know. First up, we've got Dragonite. This is gonna be our in-game Pokemon, hopefully. Dragonclaw, Ice Spinner, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. Pretty much this guy can win the game. I'm sure there's going to be a Scarfer either between Crocodile and Cinderace, if not multiple, but we're just going to try and weaken Pokemon to that point, to where we can win. We are able to run Adamant, so after a DD, Dragonite's going to be hitting super duper hard. We're running Boots, of course, but yeah, I mean, just a solid Pokemon here. I think it's our best in-game cleaning option as well. Second up, we've got Choice Specs Whimsicott. The only real great fairy switching is Cinderace. Now, I could very easily see a Terra Poison Arboliva, or, Steel Poison Hydreigon. We've got stuff later down the line for those, but Energy Ball, Moonblast, Switcheroo, and U-Turn. I do really like Switcheroo against something like the Alomomola. Also pretty good against Belly Bolt and Arboliva, which, I mean, is a little scary. I might actually change Switcheroo. There we go. Change it to Encore. I think I like Encore a little bit better here. That's why I like recording these before the battle. We do have to run Jolly, so we lose out on a little bit of power from Modest, but it is what it is, guys. And we're Infiltrator, of course. Don't really need to be Prankster. We're still fast in most things that I want to Encore anyways into a weird move. But Infiltrator, in case he's running, Screens, Mew, possible Substitute, has a few mons that like that, like Hydreigon, Enamorous, the two main ones in my opinion, but I think it's overall a bit better. Third up, we've got Slowking making his debut, Bartholomew, absolute GOAT, legendary member of the Pseudopolis Psyducks. Scald, Future Sight, Thunderwave, Chili. We're rocking the Culber. We've got enough defense to take a hit after rocks. A Jolly 252 hit from Crook. Because if they want to lead, get rocks up, and if I lead something, I don't know what I'm going to lead yet, something that can't take care of it. I know this guy can always, come in, take a hit him with that Scald or Chili out into something else. Just having that little insurance is nice, and their team's mostly Spadef, so that's why I've just got more Spadef investment. And then again, the physical threats, other than Crook, aren't doing a ton to me. Alucha and Cinderace both don't want to stay in. Lucha may be an SD up, or if it's Terra Dark, but other than that, doesn't prefer it. And then Regenerator, of course. Chili's also really good pivoting, and we're running absolutely zero speed to Chili, and make sure I'm slower than Arboliva and Belly Bolt. Fourth up, we've got Iron Moth. Pretty standard set this week. We're just rocking Boots, 4 attacks. We're Terra Ground. Since my opponent's water and grass types are a bit more passive and slow, Terra Ground's pretty good here. It helps me beat stuff like the Sui and Goodra and the Belly Bolt, which otherwise a Moth kind of struggles to break through. An AV Max HP Goodra takes 40% from Terra Blast Ground, which is pretty solid, man. Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Dazzling Gleam, and Terra Blast there. Just some coverage moves, etc., etc. Fifth up, we've got Excadrill running Assault Vest. Like I said, their team's more special. It gives me a little more insurance against some Pokemon like a Scarf Enham, Hydreigon, that sort of stuff. Earthquake, Iron Head, X's, and Rapid Spin. This guy is kind of just Aloe bait. I do understand that, but I plan on like trying to play good and double when Aloe's expected to come in. But like once Aloe's gone or chipped down, because EQ can if it's at half HP, EQ 2-shots Aloe. So especially if he's not max Fizdef. So if we can just get that Pokemon out of the way, or at least chip down early, Excadrill kind of just clicks, moves, and does a lot of damage. And Hydreigon can't even levitate. Unless he's like Ability Shield, but that'd be kind of crazy on Hydreigon to me. But that's Excadrill for this week. And then last up, we've got Skeledirge again. Really debated on this last slot. Also had Zapdos at one point, but Dirge felt a little better. We're rocking Torch Song, Shadow Ball, Alluring Voice, and Slack Off. We've got enough Fizdef. I think Fizdef. Let me double check the notes over here. So we have three 252 Adamant Stone Edges from Hawlucha, which is kind of crazy to say. But Hawlucha isn't that strong and it can't SD on me. I could see Hawlucha very much being like Terra Rock here. And we're Terra Fairy just because it's solid here. Terra Rock would, obviously be annoying. Hopefully, my plan is to Terra Moth. Hopefully, if I need to Terra Dirge, it is what it is for like a defensive capability. But if I can not have to Terra Dirge and I can Terra Moth, it really depends on the Terra types and the Pokemon that come. Because I may need this guy to beat like a late game Croak or Hawlucha that kind of get out of hand. But if I can Terra Moth ground, that adds so much more offensive pressure. And even like pressure coming into the match for my opponent. Because like, oh, Hisui and Gudra can't totally sit on my Iron Moth forever. Or Belly Bolt can't. So there's that like back of the mind, pressure as well. This matchup's okay. I don't think it's like the greatest. We can't really bring Hammerot. Dogi's kind of mid. And Zapdos also. Zapdos isn't bad. It just feels like I need more Pokemon and specific rules than Zapdos can fulfill in this matchup. But overall, I think it's definitely very winnable. We've got some strong pieces for sure. I think there's just I don't really know which Pokemon wants to tear. All three of them could on my opponent's team. And then he has a lot of versatile Pokemon. You have Mew. Crocodile is very versatile. Cinderace, pretty versatile. Hydreigon, a pretty versatile Pokemon. So definitely a little difficult to prep for, to know exactly what's coming. But that's the fun of draft, right? So I'll hop into it. Hopefully we can finally, I think, be positive in this season, going 4-3. Or we'll dip back down in negative, going 3-4. I think I will need to win my remaining 2 games to even have a playoff contention. But either way, I'm gonna have fun with it, even if we lose this week. Oh, my fellas. All right. You see Crocodile, Gudra, Hydreigon, Hawlucha. So they did bring a pretty offensive team. And their Terra Steel Hydreigon, which we did expect, and then Hawlucha's Rock, which we also expected. Doesn't make facing the Hawlucha any easier, but no Belly Bolt, no Aloe. Okay. No Aloe means this Excadrill is about to put up LeBron James numbers. I do still like you as a lead. You're just good. Into a lot of the team. I can click Moonblast. Even like I don't know if Krook definitely does not take a specs. Even if he's Assault Vest. Depends on his investment. Even Gudra Hisui's taking a bit, but we'll probably U-turn on that. Hawlucha, even if they Terra Rock, gonna be taking a good amount, I presume. Yep. Enam takes a lot, Mew takes a fair amount. Seems pretty good. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, the Pokey Professor. I believe this is the first time we're ever playing, so should be a fun battle. We'll see. Let's hope I don't get 6-0'd by Sword Stance Hawlucha. Toothless. Okay, this is the Hydreigon. Do I want to risk a Scarf when I can just go into you? You know what? Fuck it. U-turn. There's no way they hard flash cannon. Deal? If we can bait out the Terra early, that's absolutely massive. They do Terra, okay. Now I'm a little scared. I think Scarf is a little crazy into my team, but it is Hydreigon, the Scarf Merchant, so. Not Scarfed. Okay. Good to know. I think we're just always gonna go Slowking, man. Could we go Excadrill? We could. How much is like a Dark Pulse doing to us? Not a ton, honestly. If he's Ability Shield, that could be bad, though. I think we will go into you. Stealth Rock. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, man. I'm just going to Rapid Spin now. That is fine with me. If you want a Flamethrower, you can Flamethrower, my friend. Be my guest. He's got to be Ability Shield. Earth Power, okay. Staying in against... He's got to be Ability Shield. 1000%, guys. Let's go Slowking now. Ability... If he bluffs this, like... He's the GOAT, man. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get off a nice T-Wave here. No Terra on the Hawlucha is super nice, though. I honestly should have just chillied, but... That's my bad. I should have chillied this turn for sure. Because I could have just went Moth next turn to kill this guy anyways. Oh, yeah, he just goes for rocks again. Okay. We'll chilly now. I think I should have just went Slowking to begin with. That's my bad, for sure. Excadrill being chipped down is, sorry, pretty annoying, but like, it's not the end of the world. Draco, okay. So I did a good 49%. Do we go Dragonite here? On it, like, low key? We can't do a lot to him, though. No, we'll go Moth. Sorry, I forgot this guy's never steal. And we just always throw off a fiery dance here. No reason really not to. He's got some bulk. He may live this, but he does switch out. Makes sense. You go Gudra. Mushu. This is Gudra. Okay. Wish I had my HP bar. I mean that just looks AV, right? Like we'll go Slow King. Excadrill is one of my best ways to kill it, so I don't really want to expend him yet. See if we can do some finagling and pivot into it. Dragon Tail, okay. I kind of feared that, but there's not a lot we could do. If we go Drill now, that would be absolutely huge. Dragonite comes in. Not my favorite, but not the worst, honestly. I don't think they want... I mean, I think they're just going to Dragon Tail, right? Do I want to keep my multi-scale up here? I think we'll go Whimsicott. They're either going to hard swap or or Dragon Tail. Wow. Crazy, I know. I guess Ice Beam would be pretty bad here. I didn't really think about that. Okay, I thought it would be a little crazy to stay in there. This guy comes back out. I've played these games before. Off to a pretty bad start for me, honestly. If we're keeping it real. I mean, I just go back into Slow King. Slow King's always, I think, my most expendable member, sadly, but it is what it is. Crits and Earth Power, that is nasty. Because now... What? Yeah, fuck. That is really nasty. Okay, you got full parrot at least, so... Fair, okay. It evens out then. Because then he wouldn't have to Draco, which is the big thing there, so... Do we just go Terra Dirge, just fuck this guy? He's just gonna Dragon Tail me out always, right? Like... I mean, honestly, I think going Moth is still just our best play, just so we can force this out, get Gudra in, take damage, like, you know what I mean? I think it's still fine, because we're whittling Gudra down, and we've got regen in the back on Slow King to heal up, and like, if Slow King goes down, it's not the end of the world. I really wanted to bring Okidogi this week, but he just was kind of mid, honestly. But it would have been really nice here because, you know, obviously a fighting move would pressure Gudra and this guy, so. But it is what it is, man. Halucha comes out. That is very surprising, I must admit. Interesting. I mean, I just always go dirge, right? No reason really not to. I wonder what they were predicting me to do there. Maybe Terra Blast ground? Brave Bird, okay. We eat those. That's my goat. Down to 288. That did a cool 30. Wow, they are not invested, like, at all. We'll slack off once. Scope them out. See if they've got Stone Edge or something. They should if they're Terra Rock. Or at least Rock Slide, I would think. Yeah, that Brave Bird did very little. Okay, they U-turn, that's fine. So you know they're not scarfed. That's really good to know. +1 drill can outrun that. Yeah, what kind of set are they? They've got like no attack on their Halucha. I don't know. That's weird. See, Enamorous come out. That's not a Pokemon I was expecting, if I'll keep it completely honest with you all. I think I honestly should just Terra here. Or do we go Slowking? I think I Terra Fairy and Luring here. Or do I Torch Song? We'll Alluring. I just need some damage on this guy. I don't think they're gonna click a setup move in front of me, but you never know, man. If they click Sludge Bomb this turn, well played, my friend. Earth Power, okay. 306, 26%, yep. I wonder if they have Sludge Bomb. I don't really want to risk Dirge, if I'll keep it honest with you guys. There's no way he stays in and just Earth Powers again. I'm gonna go Moth. I think this is a good play. I don't think he's ever gonna just stay in and click Earth Power again, because I always win this exchange eventually. Moonblast, that's fine. That is a-okay as well. It's the special attack drop. It shouldn't matter. It's just kind of annoying. I'm kind of forced to Sludge Wave here. They can go Goodra. That's fine. I can't risk a Fiery Dance. Yeah, I don't think Fiery Dance would be a roll to kill anyway, so I'd probably always Sludge Wave here. Yeah, I can't risk that, man. I can't risk it. TikTok. Okay, Krook. That's cool. We get a little chip on this guy. That looks pretty defensive, because even a -1 Sludge Wave should do a fair bit to Krook. Possibly AV, or like max HP, not entirely sure. I think we always just go Skeledirge on this guy. And he is Moxie. Do need to keep that in mind. Wonder if he's scarfed. Smackdown. Okay. We're gonna slack off here. We'll see if they've got Gunk Shot. Smackdown. For Zapdos? I guess to be Zapdos? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool for sure. Zapdos just wasn't... Why did they click it, though? Did they think I'd go D-Knight? They do have Gunk. Okay. And they do get the poison. That's really annoying, man. Am I in EQ range? No. Might have to let him go down, unfortunately. Land the second one as well. Because if he didn't poison me, I'd probably keep him around, and we have a chance to live the second Gunk as well. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, we see the Moxie. We're just gonna go Whimsicott here and click Moonblast. Yep. They can go Hydreigon, but I need chip on that guy anyways, so it's fine. We still do a decent amount with Moonblast, so. Let's go back into Bartholomew. Man. Kind of wishing we didn't, what's it called? Protect, or Terra on Dirge, but I feel like we kind of had to. In our spot. Good news is, Enamorus is, well, it could be Scarf. I think we only saw Earth Power. Okay, get a full pair. Cool. Just gonna chilly out. Chilly Billy. I think I should have alluringed on the turn against Crook. Yeah, I should have did the math. I've been making a lot of misplays this game, guys. I'll be honest. Interesting that he Earth Powers there. Slowking's put in a lot of great work so far, though, so happy about that. We use Fire Dance always. They can go Goodra if they want. But I need Goodra, like, you know. A lot of stuff is getting chipped, though, so. A lot of stuff is getting chipped for Dragonite, so. But if Enam is Scarfed, we're gonna have to get to +2 at least. Okay, we get the +1. That's cool, I guess. Excadrill, Hydreigon, Terra Steel. Ironhead does quite a bit. I mean, we still just go Bartholomew, right? Like, if they Dragon Tail, they Dragon Tail. They could have Earthquake though. Like it's a very real move they could have. Yeah, or knockoff. Okay, so they're probably physical, so they probably do have it. I did a good amount of damage, man. We'll attempt to chili. We'll just die to knock though, most likely. I've got a plan. We're gonna try and paraflinch the Hydreigon, I think, to kill it. Do I care? I guess I can't let you go, Hawlucha. If they stay in here, well played. But I think I have to spin. Because if they get a free Hawlucha, I don't have Dirge, and then like something just dies, so... Okay, cool. They switch out, thank God. I figured they'd want to preserve this, but... Yeah, they go this. Okay. So I do believe you should get two-shot by Iron Head from here. Once you have a ton of bulk. But I think we Iron Head anyways. I think that was a two-shot. Flinch, let's fucking go. Please kill. That's my fucking goat, Excadrill. I love you, man. You're so good. You're so good at Pokemon. You're such a good Pokemon. I know it's cheesy, but like sometimes you have to do that shit, man. I haven't seen Mew yet, which does frighten me a bit. I can't lie. Speak of the devil. We'll just X-Scissor here, I guess. Oh my god, was that a crit? That is a nasty crit. Dragon Dance. Uh-oh. We'll attempt to spin again. I mean, there was a good chance he was Dragon Dance because we haven't seen him yet, but close combat, huh? He's surely rocking Earthquake as well, I would presume. This is unfortunate. Do we have to go Dragonite? Like, I wish I knew. He surely got an ice move. Oh, I wish I brought E-Speed, man. I was so close to bringing E-Speed. I think we've got to go Dragonite. Do you think he swaps out? No. Like, no shot, right? We'll just Ice Spinner. This sucks a lot. Yeah, I figured he would have it. God, that does so much damage. Can I, like, can I play any differently there, though, to avoid that? Like, I don't think so. The crit, I don't believe mattered, like, at all. Because an X's or in a Dragon Claw should kill anyways, so. Let's see. Yeah, it would have killed easily, so. I just have to go Moth. If he Earth Powers, he Earth Powers, right? Like, what can I do against that? Man, I guess I should have brought Okie Dokie. I mean, it's so hindsight. No Aloe or Belly Bolt. Like, of course Okie Dokie is gonna be good with no Aloe or Belly Bolt, but it's difficult because, like, Cinderace can come, stabs and headbutt. Hawlucha can flying move it. Enam gets Earth Power, gets Psychic. Mew, Psychic type. Like, all these faster threats can hit it super hard. And then I can't really lock into a Scarf move as well, so it just kind of is what it is. Psychic, oh yeah. I was, you know, if I had E-Speed on Dragonite, there's a good chance we just win this game, actually. Though, I'm not sure +1 would kill the Crocodile. It actually would. Dragon Claw has a good chance to, so. That's unfortunate. So he's not Scarfed Enam. Wow. Yeah, I think E-Speed actually, I win the game. Just kind of crazy. If I have one different move, I win the game. If Enam isn't Scarfed. Hooray! I'll DD. Because even if we lose this game, I don't think we can make playoffs because of my diff and like everything. So I might as well hope he makes a mistake. And we can Dragon Dance up. It's like my only play. Though I think knockoff might just kill me. No, we actually live knock, depending if he's invested or not. Like a Dragon Tail miss would be huge. Okay, wait a second. I mean, it depends. He switched out. Well, just Ice Spinner. Oh my god, wait a second, guys. Wait. Okay, it wasn't Scarf to Edab. Hawlucha dies. We know this guy isn't Scarfed. right? Like, hold on. Has he unburdened? I don't know. We ice spinner anyways. No, this guy does too. Oh my god, guys. Unless the Krook is Yachi. I don't even have an ice type. That'd be kind of crazy, no? Ice spinner. We know this guy isn't scarfed. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I did not think we were winning this one. I'm gonna keep it 1000% with you all. Wow. They switched out. Why did they switch out of Gudra? To save diff? Wow. That's just crazy to me on a Dragonite. Well, we're still in playoff contention with that, I think. Though I think we're gonna need a pretty big win in week 8. Who do we play week 8? That's crazy. We play Mr. TJP. Okay. I've been wanting to get a rematch with that guy since WPF, but I think top 6 make playoffs, right? Yes. Top 7. Okay. Because there's 14 people. That makes sense. So a good chance we still can. That was just kind of crazy. So we're now at 4-3 with a -1 diff. What's Mr. TJP at? Let's take a look. He is 2-4 with the -6. So, anyways, I'm just speechless, guys. I do not think we should have won that game. I'm gonna have to ask my opponent after why they switched out, because I'm really interested. But I'm glad we won. GG's.